that is you get your money's worth.
We'll have
You
to
get
talk
your
off
money's
air
worth.
about that one because
And I'll tell you, the Big Wave Golden Ale at Kona, man, I could drink. I'd be an alcoholic over there.
Hey, and just so you know, next time you go back,
Bring
you
some.
know, no. You
Can
go from
you?
you know where the Inter Island terminal is over there,
Yes.
and then you go out the Iwa Wing on the when you go on the Wiki Wiki across the
Wuddy?
the Wiki Wiki shuttle.
No. No.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't
So
do it.
you didn't have to go over into the international terminal.
No.
Okay, if you ever next time, make sure you have like a 2 or 3 hour layover. You go out and there's the 3 concourses. There's a center concourse right there, and where the main drag is before you got to concourses, right there in the center. There's a Kona Brewing Company restaurant
Are you talking about in Honolulu?
in Honolulu, NHNL.
Let me tell you about that because we stopped there. And Sandy's like, hey, let's go have a beer before we get on the plane. Cool, let's go. Kids are hanging out there. They got their phones out, doing their thing. We go over. I'm upset. I'm a little PO'd at this point because I sit down to order me. I want a Big Wave Golden Ale. I'm telling you, it's the best beer in the world. You can buy it at Safeway. And they've got a Portland Brewing Company here that makes it. Yes, they do.
Fire Rock.
No, I can't stand Fire Rock.
Fire Rock's amazing.
So we sit down and we order a beer. Now, this is the Kona Brewing Company, okay, in Honolulu Airport, the one you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay. They've got one Kona Brewing Company beer on tap.
What?
One. And it's
In Hawaii.
Yeah, and it's the longboard. It's
Well,
not
of course
my
it's the
favorite.
longboard. That's
Right.
disgusting.
Right.
That's like the PBR.
But
It's the
they've
PBR of
they've
Kona
got
Brewing
Bud
Company.
Light, they've got Heineken, they've got all these other beers that you could ever
Mhm.
imagine, and they've got one from the Kona Brewing Company, one beer on tap. Okay, this is what made me mad. I got robbed. I'm telling you. I order a beer. I said, okay, well, you don't have my favorite Kona Brewing Company. I'll have a Heineken. I get a bottle of Heineken for $11.
Nope.
They bring Sandy a longboard. She orders the longboard from Kona Brewing Company, and they bring her a glass of beer. She paid $11 for. That
Was it in
my bottle would have filled hers up 3 times.
Wait, in like a stein?
Dude, this thing, it was taller than most midgets I've ever seen. I mean, this glass of beer they brought her. I'm not kidding
Did
you.
he just say that?
I am not kidding you. Midgets they could dive into this thing. I'm not kidding.
If you can see Joel right now, his face, I've never seen an Asian sweat.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
Oh, my
I'm
word.
looking at these beers I just paid $22 for. I get a beer, a bottle. I get
So
a
you get a-
bottle of Heineken.
So you get a sippy cup,
yeah.
and she
Gets a keg.
And she gets a keg.
Why didn't you call me?
What was I going to call you?
You could have called me and said, "Hey, Joel, where's the beer taps in Honolulu Airport?"
Well,
Why
I
didn't
wa-
you call me, bro?
I was probably.
Did he call us?
No, he
There you
didn't.
go.
I was a
There's
little-
your answer.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
You know,
He's
he-
too busy smuggling stuff out of Hawaii.
Weapons. International weapon smuggler.
So I'm wondering if we say that enough, if we're, I mean, because there was a certain somebody parked next to me out in the parking lot. I'm wondering if we're gonna have a little. Excuse me. Let's talk about your video on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Like,
No
no,
kidding.
we're cool, dude.
It was so crazy. The whole trip though was just. I mean, it was awesome. I will tell you. You've got some weirdos everywhere you go.
Did you see Dog in his
No,
Weird-
that's Honolulu.
weird looking whatever she is?
Wife.
Beth,
Yeah, Beth. Yeah,
bulldog.
Oh God,
Yeah, she's
That
got 3
thing's
heads.
just- that thing's just nasty.
She has 3 heads.
Ew.
But check us out. So no, I'm not kidding. Listen.
541-714 dirt, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to call in, talk a little bit about this. It's definitely 541-714-3478.
We did have one moment where our son Tater, Clay, we call him Tater, got a little scared. We're walking down, and it's by a little spot called Holly
Trying to sell
Holloway.
him ice.
No, there's this lady, and it clearly she's on something because
Aspirin.
she is it is beyond aspirin because she is in this parking lot. It's a place called Holly Holloway, and it's actually a pretty sacred spot there it's on a Lee Drive, but it's a pretty historical site, a
Right.
lot of, and so they kind of watch out for it. And this lady is in the parking lot now. You got to remember, she's probably 5'1" at best. She's 90 pounds.
White chick.
Nope. She's Hawaiian, and she's got a very good tan. Little tiny thing, just full of muscle. Not an ounce of fat on this little creature. And she is in the parking lot swinging. So, I mean, she's taking on. She's fighting something. It's just her. There's nothing there. It's just her, right? She's fighting, screaming, cussing, throwing punches. And the kids are kind of like, what? And what? Yeah, they're kind of freaked out.
That's that new Tybo.
So I'm kind of, no. I think it's more like meth bow. But check it. So we're walking. I'm kind of like, come on, kids, let's go. Let's go. So she gets all mad and she's freaking out, screaming. She picks up a rock and hurls it and just misses our son. I mean, just misses him. He's like, she threw a rock at me. And I'm
Like she was pissed. She took the anger out on you guys now.
well, no, she didn't even realize what she was doing.
Oh.
She just picked up this lava rock and hurled it, and it just happened to miss Tater. I mean, missed him by, probably about a foot.
Would this
but-
be another at your house parking lot incident?
No, it didn't go that far. But I'll tell you right now, this lady was hired in a full moon.
No kidding.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. But, all in all, the whole trip was
Did you
absolutely
actually see
awesome.
some true lava flowing?
We didn't go. We did go to Hilo. We didn't go out because it was another hour and a half, 2 hours from where we were at, and we already drove 2 hours over the mountain to get there. But you go to the Big Island, and you hang out in Kona, and it's clear skies. It's 85 degrees, beautiful water. You can see everywhere.
That's beautiful.
All the way up to the top of the volcano. Then you take Saddle Road and you go over to Hilo, and when you come over the top and you start going down, you think you're in another world. I mean, you are in jungle. When I say jungle, I'm talking about jungle. Gray skies, cloudy, raining, 20 degrees cooler, and
No kidding.
you are you're in the jungle. Like you see the big banana trees and the leaves, and I mean you're in. And this is what we zip lined through.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did hit the local farmers market in Hilo.
Is that where you got all your smuggling devices?
No, that was no. We did hit it though. Okay, and so check us out. I'm not kidding you. We're in Hilo. We were told to check out the farmers market, so we did. Went and checked it out, and it was. I got lunch for 3 kids and myself because Sandy and our oldest daughter took off, went and bought some other stuff that I don't eat. So I bought lunch for me and 3 of the kids. I bought 3 bags of rambutan. Probably not my new favorite fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I bought absolutely one of the grossest things I've seen the kids eat was a goat cheese brownie. Yeah.
All right. Wait, hold on.
No,
what?
it's this huge brownie. It's probably
a goat cheese brownie.
Yes, it's goat cheese and brownie mix. And I couldn't eat it. They liked it. I bought that. I bought 3 lunches with I mean, I bought all kinds of fruit. Okay, and I spent $20.
Who? All right.
Okay, so then
goat cheese brownie.
No, seriously, if you ever go to Hawaii, the farmers markets, that is the place to go.
I would live there. That would be my shopping market.
Oh yeah.
Okay, other than buying meat at Costco. So, but check this out. So we go across the island and we go to the farmers market in Kona. Okay, and I'm not kidding you when I say this. It is 4 times higher in Kona at the farmers market than it is over in Hilo. It was the craziest thing.
Yep.
Was it? Do you have to cross a border and?
Well,
No.
What it is really is the Kona on the Big Island, and I've got family.
All
over
the
in Hawaii.
agriculture's in Hilo.
Yeah, I've got family over in Hawaii. I'm there, multiple times a year.
Well, then you need to take me because.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I'm sorry. My suitcase has a weight limit of 80 pounds.
We can figure that out.
Might be able to fit Aiden in there, but I
Now,
don't
if
think
you
Trish
want,
would like it
if
so
you want
much.
the best coffee in the world, you drink Kona coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, Kona. It's funny because Kona is the coffee belt. That's the coffee side of the island. The other side is all agriculture. That's all fruit. We're talking avocados as big as your freaking head. I mean, these huge avocados that are just.
So is it more on this side because they don't figure that tourists and stuff are going to travel the 2 hours?
Well, and that's the thing too is Kona is really the tourist side.
It
and
is.
A lot of the locals hang out in Hilo. If you
Yep.
know you cruise Kona and it's got the resorts.
Mhm.
You cruise Hilo and it's got your 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom hotels.
Right. Rent
You-
is half what it is on.
It is. And literally Kona is in. So going back to geography class that we know Josh didn't go to because
Oh, no.
reindeer are in Africa.
There are reindeer in Africa.
So you have the rain shadow and you have the wet side of the island, which is the Hilo side.
You do.
And
Yep.
then you have the dry side on Kona. You look up the mountain from the beach in Kona, and all you see is red lava rock.
Yep.
You go over to Hilo side, and all you see up is jungle and lush forest and the lush green.
Dense.
Like, yeah.
dense
Wow.
jungle and clouds and rain.
It's-
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
It's like going over and hiking in the Coast Range, like going out to Alsea Falls, hanging
All right,
out there,
yeah.
And then going to
going
the desert.
to Sisters.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, That's the
It's
difference.
that difference,
That-
and that's less than 50, 60 miles.
No, it's farther, but it's very comparable. In fact,
Yeah.
when we're driving over, there's spots that you're driving over. It's like Sandy even says, this area here reminds me of Central Oregon.
Yeah.
Well, got by the Parker Ranch, one of the biggest
Oh, yeah.
ranches in the United States. But I did. I will tell you, we ate at some new places that we hadn't eaten at before.
Mm-hmm.
Ate at a place called Ultimate Burger, which is actually owned by Parker Ranch.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely, and I'm not kidding you, the absolute best hamburger I've ever eaten in my life. This thing, it was just incredible.
Mhm.
The flavor of this thing. And
Oh, yeah.
all grass-fed, no chemicals, all grass-fed, just, incredible. But we did eat at another place called Annie's Burgers. And it was another place that's grass-fed, and they were just fantastic. And they're on opposite ends of Kona. One is in the heart of downtown. One is way out, going out towards Captain Cook's. But
Yeah. So how'd you like the Kona Airport?
the Kona Airport's cool.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. You
It's
get off
cool.
you get off the plane and you have to go down the stairs. It's the true old school.
You
Hawaiian-
actually, you get on the stairs and walk off the plane out in the parking lot. The tarmac.
yeah, on the
And
tarmac.
then you've got to walk in, and then it's small.
and it's grass huts.
It is.
It's grass
It
huts.
really is. It's little. It's a bunch of little huts put together. It's all outside, but it's cool.
Oh yeah.
It's a neat deal, and it's fun. It's kind of funny going to the Honolulu airport
Oh
because
yeah.
we're in there and we ordered lunch, and there's birds. You're inside,
Uh-huh.
but there's birds flying all over in the airport. And
Oh yeah.
the kids thought that was pretty cool. But-
So listen to this. I'm just getting bum rushed with. We're talking about the Craig Castle and who finished second and third, and just got another text message from the board itself. Lap 57, the 25 first, 16 was second. That of course is Jerry Schramm, Bubba Foster, and then the 12. That's BJ Wild.
Yeah.
Now BJ came all the way from Bend, Madras area to come over.
He's a fast dude.
That guy in that car is very, very quick.
You want to
too.
talk about someone's fun to watch in a modified?
BJ's awesome.
He'll let it all hang out.
I want to have BJ, on the show one time because this is another one of the drivers that is getting away from just running just Madras and running Willamette,
Well, and
running
I
Sunset,
wanna
Elma,
see him more over
California.
here. Yeah.
I hope the next stage, I definitely for us, after Bakersfield.
I know it's a long haul for those guys to come over from Central Oregon, but this is where the competition is. When BJ,
Absolutely.
he's kind of the guy over at Madras. he's
him and Shane Mills and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
I'd love to see those two guys come over and run with us here in the Valley because this is where the competition is, and they can do it.
Well,
they're good drivers.
They've
got great equipment.
dominated the sport over at Madras.
Right.
It's almost kind of like, well, when these guys are going to be 1 and 2.
Right.
Right. BJ's upped his deal. He's talking about taking some time off now because he's having a baby.
His wife is.
I believe it's his girlfriend.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
they
not.
just had their baby.
Oh, they did.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen that update.
So when we'll get with Shane because I really, really want to talk to Shane about getting Moxie over there to call the Bill Mills Memorial.
The Bill
race,
Mills, yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's just the scheduling is usually conflicted with our dates over here, but we've got to get that set up to get over it. I want to call that show.
That'd be
It'd
awesome, wouldn't
it'd
it?
be Great. I haven't seen that show yet, and
Oh,
I'll hear about how
it's-
great it is.
Dude, it's awesome. I've been there several times and stuff now.
So I got a text message here that says, LMAO, I don't know who that new guy is, but I like him. Josh and Geography. Laugh my off. That's Kenny Miller.
Kenny Killer Miller.
I love it.
All right, Miller. All right. Yeah, let's see.
So Joey says, hey, where's the racetrack? We were talking about Hawaii, Joey. You might want to make it over there. It's a little bit better than that place you call Mexico.
Well, it's better than his win because realistically, he really sucked this weekend. His car really didn't look good. It's the 11-1 something that Joey Tanner. He just, it almost looked like he was, being lapped quite a bit. Just didn't look.
I
just
would
didn't
love.
Look good.
I would, Joey. I know you're listening. And listen to me. I want you to call in the show. Pick up your phone because I want to know
541
Well, here's the
714.
Yep.